What's up, guys? This is a how-to video showing how to dye your gray parts for your Traxxas models or any kind of model that's Traxxas or HPI or any other kind of brand. It won't, I don't think, work on aluminum parts. I think only plastic. But for this demonstration, I'm using my transmission casing. So, like I said, you can't have any metal, so like this little pole that's sticking up, you have to pull that out. And just set that aside. So now, after you have that, what you're going to also need is RIT dye. I'm using red, wine color, and a pan. I prefer using an older pan because the dye may stain the inside of your pan. So just set that aside for right now and put your parts inside the pan. You're going to want to make sure that your parts can fit in the pan. So if you're doing like a chassis, you need a really big pan, especially if you're doing like a slash chassis. So after that, then you fill it up with water. Alright, fill the pan up with water so it's even with the parts. So about like that. You can dump a little bit of water out. So just like that. So the parts are still all the way submerged in the water, but not filled all the way to the top. Now, put the pan on the stove and turn the stove on high. You're gonna still want to make sure that all your parts are submerged fully inside of the water. You can see how that's sticking out just a little bit. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to fill it up a little bit more. Just like that. So now, just wait until it starts steaming. I just want to make a small little note. Be sure that you're stirring it even with or without dye inside of it, so your parts don't burn on the bottom of the pan. Just keep it moving every, like, I don't know, 30 seconds. Alright, it's starting to steam a little bit, not at a boil yet, so now I'm gonna dump my RIT dye. You don't need to dump the whole bottle in. This is about how much I'm gonna dump into mine. I'm dumping about that much in it. Like I said, you don't need that much. And just continue stirring. Just like that. Alright, as you can see now, it's at a boil. Keep it like this for about 2 minutes, and you should get your really nice red color to your casing. Alright, it's at a really nice boil right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shut it off. I'm going to let it continue boiling. While that's continuing, just cooling down. Over here, I just have a paper towel on a paper plate, just to absorb some of the water when it goes on the plate. So how I do this is I just take it off the burner, just like that, and I use little pinchers to fish out my parts. And those are just beautiful. Came out really good. Can't find my other part. There we go. Wow. Bam. Just like that. Alright, just like that. That is how you dye your parts with RIT dye. And this dye is super, super cheap. I mean, I got this at the 99-cent store. I mean, you can either use liquid or powder. I like using liquid. I mean, I think there's a better color that it comes out with, but you can use both. I think powder is a little bit cheaper. But yeah. Have any comments or questions, please leave them in the description. I'll answer them as soon as I see them on my email. Like, dislike, subscribe. Later.